Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching season 2 episode 7 of Supernatural. If you want access to the uncut reactions, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Last episode, Jo joined Sam and Dean on a case which was against the wishes of her mother because she didn't really want her to enter this hunter life or have anything to do with it after her dad died on a hunt. She actually did really well during it. She was the bait for this evil spirit that was killing blonde women that lived in a specific apartment building, and she got taken by it at first and held in this really gross container thing, and it was touching her. It looked like human. It was touching her with hands that were human-like and it had a human face. It was really gross and unsettling, and in the end they managed to trap the spirit in the sewer and they filled it up with cement, where they got this random cement mixer. That was funny. And then at the very end we found out the real reason why John and Ellen fell out. It was because Ellen's husband trusted John on a case and it resulted in him dying. John did something wrong in the case and he died for it. So that is why Ellen didn't trust her daughter with Sam and Dean, which, you know, you can understand, but they're not their dad. But the hunting life is dangerous as it is, and I don't think that Jo should enter into it. I wouldn't want to. But I mean, I guess she's old enough to make her own choices though. She must know the risks, especially considering her dad died on a hunt, so she can make her own decisions. But personally, I would not choose to enter this hunting life. As brilliant as Sam and Dean are, and I would love to meet them, I don't quite want to join their hunting team, to be honest.
Where you're suspected of torturing and murdering a young woman. However,
so
no
this is
proving
Dean,
anything, of course, because supposedly you died there.
Going somewhere, Sam?
What is happening? That was a very smug look from Dean.
You can't just hold us here without formal charges.
Well, actually, we can for 48 hours, but you being a pre-law student would know that.
He's probably forgotten all of that by now.
You're 23 years old, no job, no home address.
23 years old. Only 3 years older than me. This man.
Sam, you seem like a good kid. It's not your fault Dean's your brother. We can't pick our family. Dean's a bad guy. His life is over. Yours doesn't have to be.
You want me to turn against my own brother?
As
No.
if, lady.
We already caught him cold.
How did they suddenly get caught for all their fraud and stuff? How has Dean's identity come back out?
We came as soon as we heard about his death. Security cameras failed to capture footage of the assailant.
So I'm thinking either somebody tampered with the tapes,
Or it's an invisible killer.
my favorite kind.
Tony and I were just supposed to have dinner. He called and said that he was having computer troubles.
Did Tony mention anything unusual to you in the days before his death?
Unusual.
Yeah, like strange.
Strange.
You know, Karen, weird.
He said that he woke up in the middle of the night and there was a woman standing at the foot of the bed, and he blinked and she was gone. I mean, it was just a nightmare. He said she was pale and she had dark red eyes.
Dark red eyes.
So I gave
Oh,
Karen a
that's
hug.
creepy.
It was wrong to enter a crime scene, but she gave us the key.
Well, I think that's definitely a lie. This is cool though. I like this whole interrogation and then seeing what happened through flashbacks.
Throat slit so deep, part of his spinal cord was visible.
Oh,
What do you think?
I do not need that
Vengeful
image
spirit?
in my head.
Underlying vengeful?
Dana Schultz. What's that? The name?
An anagram, maybe? Dana Schultz.
Wow. I'd say we've officially crossed over into weird.
Maybe Giles knew her.
Maybe it's the name of our pale, red-eyed mystery girl. No Dana Schultz has ever lived or died in Baltimore in the last 50 years.
What
at
about
least.
So what
Dan
now?
Ashholtz?
Well, I think I'm pretty close to cracking Giles' password.
He's just gonna sit there and be annoying now.
Dude, seriously.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to Karen again, see if she knows anything about this Dana Schultz, huh?
Then Dean went back to Karen's place to check up on her.
But she was already dead.
I heard the 911 call. Karen was terrified. She said someone was in the
She's
house.
a good interrogator. Oh. Is that the woman?
Emergency services.
Hello? I think I saw somebody in my house.
What is your address, ma'am?
It's 421 Clinton Avenue. Please, can you...
Oh.
Hello?
Oh. Dana Schultz! Dana Schultz! Oh, so that's a message from the thing, the monster. Oh. Ah! I jump scared myself.
Karen, you in there?
Oh, probably. And because she called the emergency
Seriously, what the
services, they'll come before he can leave. It's starting to make sense now. Oh, don't touch her.
Freeze.
Oh,
Stay on your knees. Sam's story matches Dean's to the last detail.
Yeah. Well, these guys are good.
that's what happens when it's the
Give them that.
truth. Well, kind of the truth. They made some minor adjustments, but it was pretty much the truth.
We got Dean at the crime scene with blood on his hands. Juries have convicted for less.
And that is where the
where's
justice
the murder
system is
weapon?
flawed.
What's the motive?
Do you have reasonable doubt?
Maybe this bad cop is actually a bad cop and he is somehow behind it. See, I always suspect people in these ones that are spirits and then it just turns out to be nothing because spirits are spirits. They're nothing to do with real people.
Come here.
Okay, if they're together that makes more sense then. I thought the little chin thing he did before was inappropriate, but now I get it.
Maybe it's not a name. Maybe it's not a name.
Anagram?
They're both trying to figure it out.
Mr. Winchester?
Yeah.
I'm Jeff Krause.
Oh, he looks nice.
I'm with the Public Defender's Office. I'm your lawyer.
Oh, thank God. I'm saved.
I have learned from How to Get Away with Murder that public defenders are not the lawyers you want.
Police haven't found a weapon yet, so that's good. But they got your prints.
He does not care.
Literally blood on your hands.
I think it's an anagram.
A what?
Hey, that was my
Anagram,
first
same
call.
letters, different words.
I'm terrible at anagrams though.
Could you do me a favor? See if you recognize any of these words, you know?
Ashland is a street name. It's not far from here.
Street. I need you to see my brother.
This lawyer got to give no advice. Ooh. I thought she was just really skilled at typing then.
I hope that's meaningful. But I'd like to discuss your case now. Sure thing, Matlock.
We need you with the other one.
This guy's flip-flopping all over the place, poor guy.
My name is Dean Winchester. I'm an Aquarius. I enjoy sunsets, long walks on the beach, and frisky women.
Oh, we know that one for
I
sure.
did not kill anyone. But I know who did. Or rather, what did. You know Casper the Bloodthirsty Ghost? Tony Giles. Oh. I bet
Totally.
you Cash Money Karen did too. It's trying to tell us something.
Dana Schultz, Dana Schultz.
Communication
Let
failed.
her know.
You arrogant bastard.
That's why we
Tony
love
and
him
Karen
though.
were good people, and you're making jokes.
I'm not joking, Bonch.
You murdered them in cold blood, just like that girl in St. Louis.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't me either. That was a shapeshifter creature that only looked like me.
He's exposing everything.
Take that as enough!
Why is he so angry?
You asked for the truth.
You're just angry because your scapegoat isn't going to plan.
What the hell? Where is he?
Love that for Sam. She needs to say something. You're not going crazy. Taylor Schultz. That slit neck makeup is pretty good for 2006.
Where did you get that?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh.
It wasn't there before.
Hell.
You've seen it, haven't you? You think you're going crazy. But let's skip that part, shall we?
Otherwise
Because
you're
the last
gonna
two
die.
people who saw this thing died pretty soon after. Go to the first motel listed in the yellow pages. Look for Jim Rockford. It's how we find each other when we're separated. Now you can arrest him if you want. Or you can let him save your life.
It's so weird asking the criminal that you just were interrogating for help now.
You can arrest me later, all right? After you live through this. But right now,
He looks
you
like
gotta
an
talk to me.
absolute giant.
How'd you get those? Those are from crime scenes and booking photos.
You have your job, I have mine.
They have their ways.
Here, I need you to look through these. Tell me if you recognize anyone.
Oh my gosh, that front one looks awful. That's the one.
Claire Becker, 28 years old, disappeared about 8 or 9 months ago. Well, we got assault and burn her bones. It's the only way to put her spirit to rest.
Of course it is.
Oh god, I can imagine hearing someone talk about this stuff so seriously in real life.
Sam!
Please stop trying to talk.
Did she attack you?
No. No, she was just like reaching out to me. She was over there by the window.
Maybe she's trying to warn her about her partner.
Our little mystery word.
A rose.
That necklace mean something to you?
I've seen it before. I have one just like it.
Ooh.
Pete gave it to me.
I knew he was suspicious.
Claire's not a vengeful spirit. She's a death omen.
Excuse me?
What does that mean?
Claire's not killing anyone. She's trying to warn them. She wants us to know who her killer is. Detective, how much do you know about your partner?
Not a lot by the sounds of it.
You just decided to transfer me yourself 800 miles at 2 in the morning? This can't be good.
No.
All right, thanks.
What is it?
Pete just left the precinct with Dean.
What?
Pee break? So soon? Now you might want to get your prostate checked.
It's nice that you care about his health. What, you're just gonna kill the guy that you're trying to get down for this
Do
murder?
what you gotta do. You're gonna die trying to escape.
Oh, right.
Wait! Let's talk about this. Come on, you don't want to do something that you're gonna regret?
Some police officers are just...
Or maybe you do.
Oh.
Put the gun down.
Diana?
It wasn't my fault.
Oh.
Claire was gonna turn me in. I had no choice.
I had no
Hey, Tony?
choice. Well, just pay
Karen?
for your crimes
Same
then. That's
thing.
the law.
Tony scrubbed the money, then he got skittish. There's a way out.
Go to jail.
This Dean kid's a friggin' gift. We can pin the whole thing on him.
Why are you saying we?
Try
She
or
has no
nothing.
part in
Just
that.
don't question it. Diana, please. I still love you.
Well, that's nice. Oh!
Why don't you buy me another necklace, you ass?
Oh my gosh! Oh. Now she's a vengeful spirit, right? They really took good cop, bad cop to a whole new level there.
She should be at rest.
So, what now, officer?
I'd say there's a good chance that we can get your cases dismissed.
You could take care of that for us?
I hope so. But the St. Louis murder charges? That's another story.
They weren't real either,
I
though.
can't help you. And you need to watch your back. They're going to be looking for both of you right now. Get out of here.
This reminds me of the ending to The Benders.
Does she look familiar to you?
No, why?
I don't know. Anyway, are you hungry?
No.
Yeah, for some reason I could really go for some pea soup.
I'm guessing that's a reference to something the actress has been in before, but again, I don't get it. Wrong generation. I really like that episode. It seems like it was more of a filler episode because it didn't actually add anything to the plot, I don't think, but I really like, there's something that this show does well, which I didn't expect, because American TV shows like to do it a lot, but I really like they remembered that Dean is supposed to be dead and they bring that back up, because in a lot of American TV shows I've seen, some facts like that just get glossed over and like completely forgotten about. And so I like that the writers actually remember that stuff. Like they could easily just dismiss that piece of information and then just have Dean being arrested as Dean Winchester and whatnot, but they like to bring it up every now and again to remind us that Dean is dead, probably because we forget sometimes, but also to show that they remember. And that's something I really appreciate, because I hate it. I cannot stand big plot holes and inconsistencies like that in American shows, or shows in general. Sorry America to just completely hate on you, but it is America that I notice big inconsistencies and more. So I really like that the writers clearly know their craft and know what they're doing, and the fact that they're so invested in this show to actually remember small bits of information like that from episode 6 of season 1. So that was a long time ago now, like a year in terms of the show writing and stuff. So I applaud the writers on this show really for remembering every little detail. I love it. I also like the interrogation style where, you know, they were being interrogated and then we saw the flashbacks to what happened, the real events and the events that they were giving. It reminds me of like an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something. I love that show. And it's episodes like this that show like how much on the same wavelength the brothers are. Like they probably... There's no way that they could have crafted a whole story like that beforehand, because they obviously didn't expect Karen Giles to be dead and for Dean to get arrested and all that, but they just have the same brain, that they both came up with the same story. Yes, they were telling partly the truth, but they also lied about some parts, like saying that Karen asked them to go to her dad's office and that she gave them the key and stuff. Like they both thought of that lie, and then they were both trying to figure out the anagram at the same time, and they both made that reference to the cop when they walked in. It just shows that they really are two sides of the same coin. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to season 2 episode 7 of Supernatural. If you want to watch the episode in its entirety, then the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below, but don't feel any pressure, it's just for people that want to watch the episodes along with me. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for episode 8. Bye!